I've already started sticking up 3/8 plasterboard straight onto the brickwork. And then an ordinary stick. You mix that up till it's nice and gooey, creamy I think you'd say is the consistency, and then with a large trowel, some of that on your block, and then just press it onto the wall. I don't want this one because two are enough, so just press that off onto the wall and leave it to set pretty well before you start work. And I'm going to put 3 lines of plaster down the wall and also on the board. So let's deal with the plaster lines on the on the board first, and at least on the wall first. 3 lines down the wall. If it's a very dry wall as this is, you need to damp the wall first. But on a new wall, this will get a grip straight away. Lovely messy job this is, but something rather nice about this part of it. I think it's rather primitive. Reminds one of sand castles, I think. But watch this method for running your strips along the board. First of all, fill up this little. Let me show you that. It's just a triangular trough with a little space at this end here for the plaster to run out of. Fill that up. And then run it along, just lifting it up at the back, all the way along about 2 inches away, bumping it as you go. A bit more on that end. We should just about get by with that. And the same running this way. It's a fairly simple way of getting your strips of plaster on. And now comes another struggle, because this again is one of those jobs where a little help can be pretty valuable. But it's possible to do it on your own. You've got to be careful not to break these boards. Run that down and onto the floor, because there's quite a weight on it now, the plaster, up against the wall, standing it on some blocks. And this is a thing that the plasterboard professionals use. It's something you could make, really. This is made of metal, but you could make it of wood. Little strap over here for your foot, a piece underneath on which it rocks, so it rocks like that, and you just put it underneath this board like that, and squeeze it up with your foot until you close the joint. Now, having squeezed it up, let's better do it with the left foot. Squeeze it up, close the joint, and put some wedges under here, which remain in until it's set. I think that's wedged up all right. Now, this is beginning to stick to the wall, but of course, it's not lined up. And to line it up, you want a fairly heavy board. This time, you're only lining up to this board because you already have got this one straight with your blocks. So you line up from the block to this board.